Today on the Roadhouse, we're putting a 3-inch block lift on the back of a pickup truck. Today, excuse the shop. I'm getting ready to have the floor concrete put in, so I needed everything moved over to one side. But today, as I said before, we are putting the 3-inch lift block on the back of the Nissan Titan. Go ahead and jack it up. Make sure your jack stands are on the frame rails in front of the wheels, the rear wheels. And then you can let it back down onto the jack stands themselves. How I tried to do this was as safe as possible. You gotta have your jack stands. But what I did was I went ahead and put the new U-bolts on. I knew they were a little extra long, so I went ahead and put the plate back on so I could go ahead and lower it, and hopefully this will be a straight up and straight down thing. Alright, got it all cranked down, and it is very wise to go ahead, and if you have longer U-bolts, go ahead and put them on first, put the bottom plate back on, and everything stays lined up when you do this to put the block in. Now I will have to have these bottom U-bolts cut off, because otherwise this is going to be anti four-wheel drive type stuff, because you're going to run into logs. It's going to catch on almost anything as you drive through the woods or anything like that. So I did one side at a time. The other side is not done, but makes it easier to take off the wheel, and it's pretty simple. It just lowers straight down. Now what I did do, because these were so long, I was only able to use my air ratchet for so long, and then I had to go do an open end wrench. Suspension Specialist is what brand it is, and it's all really good and nice stuff. Now the block itself is from another kit. So kind of a recap as I do the driver's side. Take off the shock bottom bolt here, and go ahead and then take off the, I use air power on here, air ratchet for the bottom of the bolts here, and take it off, put the new U-bolts on, and so when you lower the rear diff, it will slide right down into place. This block lift was for a Nissan Titan, but you can put it on any other truck that accepts it. Just have to make sure that you get the right one when you're ordering for it. I appreciate the likes and comments, and as always, if you ride her hard, don't put her away wet.